So this video of Martin Fitzwater that was seen floating all over social media a few days ago after Prague Pro this year. But I kind of had to ignore that because there was no context on what really made Martin so damn angry that he ended up confronting a guy in front of thousands of people at Prague Pro post down.
Next time you want to talk shit about me, do it to my...
Now, some of us thought that this guy must have said something to him to make Martin so angry, and that made Martin respond the way he did. So, now that we have some context that it was Giles Tiger, the guy who was doing the commentary at Prague Pro this year, he has come forward that it was actually him who got confronted by Martin Fitzwater. So now it's time for us to also comment on that.
Naively, I was honestly hoping for an apology. Because to me, that is not cool. And that's why I sent it. What does this mean now if we say something an athlete doesn't like? Does this mean now it's a free-for-all because like Samson and Martin both kind of coming at me. It was kind of intimidating.
Apparently the reason Martin was angry at Giles, that was because last year, when Martin did Prague, and he was off at the prejudging, many people, including Giles, they publicly commented that Chris Bumstead, he deserved to win that show. Now, if that is actually true, it is kind of surprising that Martin waited a whole damn year to settle this one down. But maybe he wanted to do that in that post down of that same show, where this time he looked absolutely phenomenal, where he was about to be the former Olympia champion and an Arnold champion Samson Dauda. So Giles Tiger has demanded an apology from Martin over this action. But at this point, we do not know Martin's side of the story on what really happened. Now, some of these pros out there, they have to understand and they have to decide difference between someone hating on them or someone calling out the way it is, the way it looks like. So have a look what the bodybuilding media has been saying and commenting about Martin since the Olympia this year. It has been all praise because the man smashed it out of the park. And then the way he showed up in Prague, beating Samson Dauda, Keon and Michael Krizo, he has solidified himself as a future Olympia title contender. But the moment him or someone else, they will have a bad showing. We have an example of the mutant Nick Walker. It was all praise since the Pittsburgh Pro and the New York Pro this year for Nick Walker. But the way he showed up at the Olympia this year, people were gonna call it the way they saw it. So I do feel like no one should be labeled as a hater. Everyone has their opinion. But let me know what do you guys think